In just 1 year, I took my lawn from this to this. After being unsatisfied with the enormous weed patch I had in front of my house, I disked it all under, installed a sprinkler system, planted new grass, watered it, fertilized it, and this is what I have now. This is how I take care of my enormous lawn. Today, I'm going to be using my 1965 John Deere tractor with a mower on the back of it to be mowing my lawn, and fast because rain is on its way. We need to mow the lawn, pasture, and the tree line. And of course, everything needs to be weed whacked. It's a good thing we always have batteries charging. Do you want to ride on the tractor with me today? Pepper had a very busy weekend. Caught 2 mice for me. What a good cat. All right, I'm going to start it. Watch out. Come on.
Gage, grab a screwdriver. More gas, more gas.
It's all gas.
Less gas, less gas.
Today we're going to use the gas 4020 to mow instead of the diesel 4020 because the diesel 4020 has duals on it, and our goal here is to run over minimal grass. So this tractor behind us is going to be perfect. Let's hook it up to the mower. Today we're going to be using this John Deere MX-8 motor. You've probably never seen this before. This winter I purchased this shredder and restored it. It was my very first welding project ever. Yesterday, when it came time to actually hook this up to the tractor and test it out, we ran into a huge problem. I need your guys' help and suggestions on this. The PTO shaft can't connect because it won't come out of its sleeve any further than this. And this isn't enough to get it to hook up to the tractor. We have tried grease, we have tried chains. Gage and Grant actually broke 2 chains yesterday trying to get this thing apart, and I need your guys' suggestions.
Well, what happened, Grant?
Broke it.
Broke it. Number 2 of the day.
We can't use this shredder until we get that PTO shaft out. So any help is much appreciated. But for now, we're going to use that John Deere one. Don't forget your ear protection and your eye protection. Should we go take a look and see how this thing did?
Yeah.
Look at this little stripe I'm laying down right here. The grass is tall enough, it's kind of more like I'm mowing hay, but if you kind of squint your eyes, it looks like those nice lawn stripes that those professional lawn care guys do.
If you look at it from up here, you can really see the stripes.
Got a long ways to go. There's a lot more of this where this came from. So this grass right here, I actually really like. I would be okay if this whole back area was grass like this. So what we've done is waited until this grass was big enough to seed out on top here. And so now when we mow it down, I'm trying not to cut it too short, all of the seeds are being spread on a nice bed down here. And my hope is that this grass will take over and choke out all the other bad weeds I don't want, and we'll be left with beautiful grass back here eventually. Mowing is a little bit like planting. We're just helping these little guys along. I think I hear Gage on the Toro in the background. I want to get him over here and see if the Toro can handle tough grass like this. Let's see. Let's compare the Toro to the old John Deere 4020. Pepper, what do you think? I think she really likes the tall grass because mice hide in here. This is my regular zero-turn lawnmower. It is a Toro Seamaster 2000. On the back of it, it's got a Kawasaki FX730V. This is what I usually use to mow my lawn. It's got a 60-inch deck and it does a wonderful job. Today, we're going to be putting this thing against our John Deere mower. Toro literally mowed circles around me. This thing did so much better than I was expecting. We left a little strip of grass in the middle so you can do a true comparison. This is what it was. The left side I did with the old John Deere 4020 and shredder, and the right side Gage did with the Toro. And honestly, I thought there was going to be a huge difference. The Toro might have even done a better job. Look at this clean cut here. Can definitely turn around faster, and I think it's got me beat on immediate ground speed response as well. You know what? This grass here is actually kind of short. Let's put the Toro in that grass right there and see what it does, shall we? So the Toro can take heavy grass. It just takes going over it twice to really get it chopped down. In the long run, for this type of grass, John Deere is definitely better. Those blades are way bigger. We've got a much bigger deck to actually cover a larger swath of ground at one time. But I will say, I don't know, this seat might be a little comfier.
Thought you could use some help. You want some AC cab and 15 foot of mowing? Here we have the 7810, my favorite tractor. This is my dad's tractor, and our new to us batwing mower. Come check this thing out. It's 15 foot and it folds. So this means it can go through angles really well. This gets a lot more done, but it's much harder to turn around than the 4020 even is. We got this thing used. It's a little beat up, but all mowers get beat up. You wanna learn how to run it?
Oh, this is a huge upgrade. So quiet in here.
Chief is a family-owned, Nebraska-based company comprised of 7 diverse brands. Chief, trusted, tested, true.
Like Kurt was saying, the batwing shredder, it looks like a bat right now. Each wing is up in the air and I'm able to mow the ditch perfectly in one pass. Tractor stays in the bottom, just like this. And the shredder gets each side. I'm really glad Grant asked me to switch, because I don't know how well the 4020 would have handled the angle of this ditch. I feel much safer being in a cab with rollover protection. The old 4020 and the shredder do a great job at wide open spaces. The one thing it can't do very well is precision. That's why I've got this weed whacker here. So it's time to finish up the job we started with this thing. Just clean up around the edges. We got the yard all mowed and it looks great. Our grass is really thickening up. So the yard is done, the tree line is all mowed, and the pasture is mowed. Everything is trimmed and looking great, and just in time. It's supposed to rain tomorrow. What is it, Pepper? What is it? No, there it is, there it is. I see it. It's right under here, Pepper. Come on. Good job, Pepper. Do you guys see the snake under that grass? This is why we mow. So all in all, I think every single mower we used today, the zero-turn Toro, the 1965 John Deere, and the 7810, they all had their pluses and they all had their drawbacks. But together, they work together and create the perfect mow job. And it's just the right way to take care of my enormous lawn. Rain should be here soon, and I will have even more green grass to mow next week. So thank you for watching today's video. I appreciate you. Comment if you have any questions or suggestions, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye.